Hey, what's up studs? Ryan here, or MandRproductions, with my review of the LEGO Summer 2021 Harry Potter Brickheadz 139 through 142. It's recommended for ages 10 and up, although it's more of an all ages thing for me, and I'm sure a lot of adults will be buying it, even though it's marketed towards a lower age range. It's given set number 40495 with the official name Harry, Hermione, Ron, and Hagrid, and them appropriately shown on the box art as such. You have 466 pieces, and in the US, this set is going to cost $25. So pretty fair price per piece there if you're into that, and I think that's fair given the history of Brickheadz and what about each one of them is worth, in my opinion. We did have a HAGRID Brickheadz in late 2020, you are not mistaken. He did come with Buckbeak though, and that was an exclusive promo from the LEGO store. It wasn't something you could just buy. You had to spend a certain amount of money during a certain time, and then it was kind of gone forever. So getting HAGRID in another set here I think is great for people that missed out on that or just weren't able to buy it for whatever reason. So we'll compare that to the older LEGO HAGRID. I say older, but it's literally less than a year old. The box art screams Harry Potter with this dark blue kind of fading to black near the edges. You've got the typical Brickheadz box art at the bottom here, and atypical of Brickheadz is this elongated box. This is kind of the longest box Brickheadz has come in, and also getting 4 characters in one. That is not very typical either. You got an actual size piece on the top. You got Hagrid, Harry, Ron, and Hermione on the side, and then the back of the box, and then you can see the characters are going to come with stands. Inside the box, you'll find 4 separate instruction manuals and numbered bags assigned to those instruction manuals, so this does make a great build if you have like 4 people to build one set, as I of all people would. I do find it odd, however, that despite the numbers being lowest to highest on the instruction manuals, like so, the numbered bags do not go in the same order. I just don't get why it's the way it is. These were quick and easy and fun to build, very simple, just like any other Brickheadz that you've probably built before, although these mini ones do present a little bit of a different experience because they are so small compared to the regular Brickheadz. We'll get into that in a minute, but I did realize that my other HAGRID Brickheadz is in my storage unit in a box, and it's just not here right now to have the IRL comparison. But I will say that based on what Potter and his 2 pals there are looking like, this seems like it would be a HAGRID based on maybe a year or 2 before the HAGRID that we got back in late 2020. Now that HAGRID, when you look comparatively, had a little bit less tiled off pieces, both above his forehead and on the side of his hair and everything, so a little less tiled off, and then his coat was also a bit of a darker brown compared to what we're seeing here, which looks a lot more orange. So that's the basic comparison between the two. He does have a very nice torso print there for the inside of his jacket or coat, and then it's just a pretty standard Brickheadz outside of that. I don't think there's anything crazy special about him. He does have like the brain, the pink brain inside. And speaking of pink brain, the little Potter pals do have a brain inside, although because they're so small, they don't have the normal 2x2 brain brick. They actually have a singular brain plate, a 1x1 pink plate. So that's definitely different compared to the normal Brickheadz, and you get the idea. They're just building on a 3x3 template instead of a 4x4 template like they would normally do with Brickheadz. But you have Ron Weasley here, again, very small compared to the other versions of these characters. There are larger versions of these characters, much more representative of their older years, but these younger versions of Harry, Hermione, and Ron are very fun and cute. They all have the same Gryffindor style clothing print for their 1x3 brick on the front, and then other than that, the only other print you'll see on these is going to be the eyes. So same for Hermione here with that tan wand. It can move about within the hand just because it's got that kind of knob at the end, but generally I like keeping it straight. Just looks the best in my opinion. I don't know why, but this one just gives me vibes of like a rock band dude with hair that's too long. I'm sorry, Hermione, just not looking very feminine in this particular version. And you can see the back of her, very simple look there. And then of course Harry Potter here with the scar on top. Looks like a Z when you put it like that. His eyes are supposed to be glasses, so they look a little bit embellished in this particular case, a little bit ridiculous, but it does work and make a little bit of sense when you think about that it's supposed to have glasses, and it's really the only piece bigger than the regular 1x1 circular tile that they could have used otherwise. So it's got like the normal Brickheadz eye represented underneath the glasses, maybe even a little bit bigger for the white part for the print, just kind of magnified by the glasses. glasses, and then it's kind of got the outside of the glasses there represented by another white circle. So certainly different and weird, but it's weird and different in a nice way, and it's one that makes this one really stand out from the other little Brickheadz in this set and from Brickheadz in general, just given his size, and then of course the giant, basically googly eyes. So this is a great set of Brickheadz. You get 3 certainly very iconic characters, and then of course Hagrid, who is iconic but maybe not quite on the level of Ron, Harry, and Hermione. I would certainly recommend these if you're into Brickheadz and into Harry Potter. If you're not into it, you're not into it. It is what it is, but they are certainly good for what they are. So let me know what you guys think about these in the comment section below. Do you think they'll do more big packs of Brickheadz? Because they certainly seem like this could be the way of the future. Lego's profit margins are probably bigger on this than they would be selling them individually. So it's kind of interesting that they're going bigger with these Brickheadz. They traditionally only started out as singular $10 ones, and you saw the $20 2-packs, and now we're into $25 territory with some of these, and you get 4 different characters. So I think it's generally a good thing. Let me know what you think. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and you can check out my other LEGO Harry Potter Summer 2021 set reviews on the channel. Peace out.